Yep, hello there. This is Daniel Eric or Williver or Guillermo Gage. And I am here at it's almost the end of the day. It's 11:38 p.m. on Tuesday. This is 2026 January 20th. It's 11:38 p.m. I'm going to talk about the previous 5 days. So that is January 2026, January 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. Yep, so 5 days overall, relatively fewer days this time. I'm trying to work down to only doing every 2 to 3 days or something worth of activity. But once I go past 3 days, it's getting tougher to remember what exactly I did. So then I got to spend time going through my internet history. What was I doing? Was it any internet activity or go through my phone calls? Was I doing any phone calls? So stuff like that. Well, Thursday the 15th. I know that it was like a 10 o'clock something shift at my main job at work. I left the house at 9:51 and I got home like 6:17. Yeah, if I was clocking out at 5:30. Yeah, I got home like 6:17, and I don't even know what I did. I was just trying to read this. Trying to read my book, my Project Hail Mary book. But overall, I remember that either that night or the morning after, I ended up making plans to see that Marty. No, I already saw Marty Supreme. It was oh yeah, Dead Man's Wire. So on Friday the 16th, I had a relatively shorter shift at work, and then I saw then at yeah, like 4:30, and I ended up seeing that movie that's actually set in Indianapolis. It's called Dead Man's Wire, and I saw that with an old work friend, and we even drove past the location the inciting beginning part of the movie took place in historically back in 1977, and so we drove past the address because we were at a downtown movie theater. I actually did do push-ups that day, and I have the amount on my gallery here. The amount push-ups that I did. It's under camera. No, it's there we go, under camera right here. Okay. So this was probably around 9 p.m. Around 9 p.m. There you go. Okay, no, it's 10. Okay, 10 o'clock. Okay, no, no. So on January 16th, I did manage to do push-ups. This is from 10:27 and 59 seconds to about 10:28 and 10:28 and 57 seconds. This was just so basically a minute. I did the 8 AOML of the Bring Sally Up push-ups. That's after Old Miss Lucy. Did that with a 10-pound backpack. Then I was like, okay, so that's hardly any, right? I had to vacuum the carpet area. There's too much dust and stuff, and I had to vacuum that area where I was inhaling and whatnot, going up and down. Okay, so then at 10:40, so this was 13. Yeah, that's 13 plus minutes later. Then I got to really get going. With that same 10-pound backpack, it was 8 AOML, 4 AOML, 4. So just one shy of the third AOML of the bring to push-ups. Then immediately after my knee fell down, I got right back up and did 3, then 2, then 3, then 2 push-ups. Then I try a few more rounds here. Okay, so it's that's just basically one real round, right? So I tried another round. So it was 22:44 and 11 seconds when I did those. When I finished that first round. So the next round I started up again 7 minutes later. So 22:51 and 55 seconds to 22:54 and 21 seconds. I did 8 AOML 3, so I didn't even make it to the second AOML that time. That's the longer push-ups, the after Old Miss Lucy push-ups. Then I eked out 2 push-ups, and then so that was ending at 10:54 and 21 seconds. So then at 10:56 and 55 seconds to 10:58 and 34 seconds, I did manage 6, then push-ups, and then it eked out one push-up, and then I tried again. I was like, can I do what to do? I could only eke out one more push-up after that. So 6, then one push-ups. And so yeah, I mean, I tried the rounds 7 minutes apart, and then the between round 2 and 3 that was 2 minutes apart. And something I noticed is that that made my like the right shoulder type area like real sore for like 2 days, and I figured I'm not going to bother for 2 days, so I was feeling that. So that was like the main highlight, and I want to do better at doing it more consistently. But wow, I tested myself there, you know. Yep, I felt it. And so I accomplished that after getting home from the movie theater. Saturday, the 17th. Apparently, according to this, I didn't use any plastic. No, or did I? No. It says plastic nothing. Okay. If I had plastic, if I, no, I don't think or did I have something made out of plastic? I made of, no, I think I did, maybe. I think I had some, what is it, pulled pork and mac and cheese. I either did that or I did that in a different day. But, yeah, it's possible. It's possible, these little thingies. I'm trying to reduce my plastic usage. I figure February is going to be less than in January, and that's not just because there's 3 fewer days, in February compared to January. Well, I don't think I was on Twitter at all. 9 a.m. I know there was a 9-minute phone call with my mom. I think we are talking about family stuff. That was Saturday. Sunday, I did the OCA classes. We're getting closer to the end there in springtime in April. And I guess I got home and it was like from 1:32 to 4:30. Well, some of it was on YouTube. Some of it was various music things, stand-up comedians, funny remixes, funny little song thingies, current events. I think what I gotta be careful about is like if I'm walking home from a place and I'm bored and I want to pull up my cell phone, I'll look up something online and then I'll continue that when I get home. I should just like pull up a playlist of like a music thing or I have Mandarin Chinese audio lessons on one of my phones, and I could do that. I could just have some sort of material that's just offline, you know, and that I can listen to for the few minutes that I'm walking home or something. I did my job at my 5 to 11 shift, and then Monday I did my 3 to 11 shift. One thing I like is that it's moving pretty good at work. I don't think I bought like junky food items when I was at my second job. Monday, let's see. I got a call back from that mechanic. I got the car fixed up. Well, no, they said they were gonna take it to that very same day. They are gonna take it to fix it properly this time. And we're not gonna have to pay for it at all. That's all covered by the warranty. The powertrain warranty. It is part of the recall. I did do some. I did like a whole rack plus of dishes. I did go online to purchase cat food. I just took advantage of the fact that I got my free shipping from being an employee at the store. I still tipped the person like 15%. And got like 2 big bags of kitty food. Where's that? There we go. Yeah, I got 2 of these, which is nice and larger. 14 point. There you go. So that was the useful thing to do. That was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Crap. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Well, it really crapped me out, those push-ups. But I had to test. I wanted to go like 3 whole rounds, 3 whole like attempts until I could not eke out anymore. And remember, that's not do push-ups until you burn out. That's do push-ups. Then when your knee hits the floor, take a short breather of like 5 to 10 seconds and then immediately start up again until you can't manage more than one at a time between those little short breathers. And then you stop, and then after that, that's what I call a round. And then you take a breather for multiple minutes, possibly several minutes. Then you try more until you really can't manage more. Until you're out of commission for like, a half hour or more, until you're out of commission for like, feels like you're practically out of commission for like the whole day or, several hours at a time, until you're really real sore. And that I tested that, and this shoulder got sore for a couple days. And I want to start up again. Actually, you know what? Since it's 11:49 p.m., that day is almost over. I'm gonna probably just upload this. Not much happened day as well. I guess I caught up on sleep because from going from Monday to Tuesday, I usually don't get enough sleep because of the working hours, and so I ended up napping when I got home. And I got home. My cat was all meowing at me. Tried to distract her by. I was too lazy to put on the TV or on the computer monitor. I checked. I saw. Well, how would she react? Would she react if I put on little chirping birds and stuff? The photos, of video footage of the little chirping birds and whatnot. On the Nintendo Switch, even though it's a much tinier screen, she was amused by it. But I should not go on YouTube on the Nintendo Switch. Why? Because I'll see the little other thumbnails and I'll get distracted. And after I want to tap on them all, And I ended up watching like just the past couple of hours, from like 8:30 to like 9:30, 10:30, maybe even like 11:30. I just watched like multiple. What was it? Breaking Bad video essays, that sort of thing. And some funny videos. How did I end up there? I haven't thought about Breaking Bad in a while. Well, I usually think of the scenes in my head, through every once in a while. But well, some of them were interesting video essay thingies. But that's not what I want to do. I want to be reading my book. I don't want to just be consuming like all this random ass content. Yeah, content, video content, material, media. No, I'm supposed to read. No, I'm supposed to finish the book I'm reading. All right then. Well. Bye for now. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to read that book. Nope, I'm caught up on the sleep. That's one thing, because it was just like 6, 5, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. I guess it was like 6 hours, but I need more. Okay. All right then. Bye for now. Plastic usage. Oh yeah. Well, today I end up buying a little peanut butter uncrustable thing. Like, did I really have to have that at work? Well, I'm gonna avoid in the future. This month I'm trying to get it to be better than the previous year. All right, and bye for now.